A realistic scene of a young Indian boy, around 7 years old, wearing a colorful kurta, pajama, walking hand in hand with his elderly grandfather near a dense green village jungle. In the distance, a glowing, magical doorway, covered in vines and golden symbols, is visible. The sky is slightly cloudy with sunlight filtering through trees, and the atmosphere feels curious and mysterious. Scene 2. Magical Jungle Gate. Pont? A realistic fantasy scene of a glowing magical jungle gate with intricate golden patterns, surrounded by tall trees and sparkling light. A young Indian boy stands in front of it with wide eyes, while his grandfather smiles and gestures toward the gate. The forest around them is quiet and full of wonder. Scene 3. Inside the magical jungle. Pont. A realistic magical forest scene with glowing trees, birds flying with sparkling trails, floating fishes in the air, and trees with smiling faces. A young Indian boy stands amazed at the center, bathed in magical light. The atmosphere is enchanting, full of colors, fantasy elements, and childlike wonder. Scene 4. Raju meets the talking fox, Lima. Pont. A realistic fantasy scene of a friendly, intelligent-looking fox with expressive eyes, standing on 2 legs and speaking to a curious Indian boy in a magical forest. The background has soft glowing plants and fantasy creatures, and the mood is warm and engaging. Scene 5. Evil monkey creating trouble. Pont. A realistic scene of a mischievous monkey in a magical forest, throwing fruits and disturbing animals. Some animals look scared and are hiding behind glowing bushes. The environment shows chaos in a colorful but tense magical forest. Scene 6. Raju planning with Lima. Pont. A realistic scene of a brave young Indian boy and a talking fox sitting secretly behind bushes, whispering and planning. Both look serious and clever. The magical forest around them is glowing softly, with animal eyes peeking out from the trees in the background. Scene 7. Celebration and magic flower. Pont. A joyful, realistic, magical forest scene where animals like deer, rabbits, birds, and foxes are dancing in a circle around a happy Indian boy holding a glowing magical flower. The boy is smiling with pride. The forest glows with warm golden light, and the sky above is soft pink and orange. Scene 8. Raju returns home with Dada. Pont. A peaceful, realistic scene of a happy Indian boy walking home hand in hand with his grandfather through a village path. The boy is smiling and holding a glowing flower. The sun is setting behind them, casting a warm orange glow, and the village huts are visible in the background.